So that's the pimped out site, and let's show you how you can start that, starting with a layout. One way to find cool layouts is you go to somebody's site that you say you like their layout. You go, that's cool, I want that. Well, a very easy shortcut is you go to their site and you scroll up, and then see this where it says pimpmyprofile.com, and there's like a bunch of hyphens. You click on that. Again, I'm going to right click and open a new tab.
That was in your site?
Yeah, this is my site here, but over at the top here, that's where they'll usually have an ad for what layout they're using.
Okay.
So we're going to scroll over to, we're going to click on the Pimp My Site, pimpmyprofile.com, and it does look like there's a bunch of dashes. So if you want to go to this in the future, it is pimp-my-profile.com.
Oh, okay. We were trying to find that on Saturday, and we were having a heck of a time.
Yeah. And again, you could always look in Google. You know, you can go to Google and you can just type in here.
Pimp my profile.
Pimp MySpace. And then let's see what comes up. And you can look, you know, these are like, again, it's a long cut, right? It's not the shortcut way. I'm going to give you a table with a bunch of different ones that I like. But that's another way, right? That's another way that you can find anything you want to do on MySpace. You could always do a Google search and check that out. So pimpmyspace.com. So this is pimpmyspace.org.
Right.
There's space. So all these different places. And we're going to just copy this here. And I'm going to put this in the table that we're going to give to our club members. And let's see. So you see a couple of them here, Profile Bling, Zold.com, PimpMyProfile.com. That's the one I use. Here's another one, Pimp My Space. So we'll get a few of them that I know of that I've checked out that are legit. But here's a warning, is that there are some places that are not really a pimp out your layout, and often you'll know that by going there, and then all of a sudden all these little pop-ups come up. Anytime you go to a site like that, just leave it, close it out, delete your cookie so that it doesn't keep coming up, and then don't use their site, because there are hackers and they'll grab code. So the best way, again, to kind of see what other people are using, check out that.
That looks safe. Then you'll know it's already been used and it's a safe.
Well, not necessarily, but chances are that's better than just using it from scratch. Again, we're going to create this so that we know these are the ones that have been safe historically. Now in the future, you know, you go 6 months from now, maybe someone hacks it and does something different, but these are the only thing in this table here will be things that we know have been safe, that we've tested out. You know, our clients have used it.
Got it.
So, but that is a warning, because that's important, and I've been hacked before and my friends have been hacked, but I'll tell you, when I was hacked, that's when I found out who my real friends were. Because people were like, actually someone had notified, they're like, you got hacked. And then someone else told me how to get unhacked and how to fix that. So we'll talk about that.
And that was on your MySpace site?
That was on my MySpace site.
Wow.
And in the month of March of this past year, there was actually a letter out that went out that the hackers were basically notifying MySpace that MySpace has security holes, blah, 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 easily hacked, and they went out to prove it. So every day they created a new hack.
Oh my goodness.
So the month of March was probably the month that you got hacked, and you know, anybody on MySpace was probably hacked, or at least they were attempted to be hacked. So there are little tricks and ways that you want to avoid getting hacked. And we'll talk about how do you prevent that. Mainly, real quick here, is change your password regularly. So we'll talk about that in a future episode.
So now I noticed that that you have